Hey, we're back. It's day 3 of 4. I guess technically we have a little one tomorrow, right?
I mean, we got the little one tomorrow. We got the little one tomorrow. Today is like the big one.
Today's the big one, yeah. We were just talking. We're not sure if we're going to do all 4 today.
I think there's actually technically 5 because I think that limited run games, they've got a thing as well immediately after this.
No. Okay.
Jesus.
Which,
like, that's such a weirdly specific thing of, like...
Yeah, because usually we don't watch... So you'll have Square Enix here. We don't know what form this is going to take at, or when it's going to start, because it's 9:59, and it hasn't changed yet. But then you have Ubisoft up in a couple of hours, and then after there's the PC Gaming Show. And traditionally, the PC Gaming Show is a lot of just like interviews and stuff like that. But I was hearing at some point that this one might have more actual like gameplay demos and reveals. So it might actually be worthwhile hanging around and watching that.
Might be. Big reveal for PC Gaming. Lawbreakers is free to play now.
Is it really?
This Lawbreaker's still a thing.
I thought they
Lawbreakers apparently their servers are still up.
They didn't die along with Radical Heights, or is Radical Heights still alive? Maybe I guess I don't know.
Radical Heights is still alive. Like you can still get onto their servers. You just can't get any updates.
Oh, here we go. We're starting.
Doing this. All right.
The journeys we will take. The demons we will face. The heroes.
Hi, Keith David.
That's Keith David.
Our next chapter is about to begin. Welcome to the Square Enix E3 showcase.
Okay, so this is a pre-recorded thing, like a direct.
Yes, very much so. So Square Enix is doing Saints Row 5.
I mean, somebody's got to.
Who owns that? Is that the THQ Nordic? Is that who has Saints Row? Or who put out Agents of Mayhem? I don't remember off the top of my head.
No, it's Deep. Yeah, it's Deep Silver.
Oh, Deep
I think,
Silver.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
There is a moment in everyone's life when we must make a choice. Let the world shape our destiny, or fight to become who we're meant to be.
Huh.
So I'm guessing that like the stuff that we saw at the other shows, we're just going to be getting like some amount of gameplay here. Like.
Yeah.
Because that'd be super redundant to re-show those trailers. But it's Square Enix, so you never know. But this looks new.
Yeah, this is already a different thing.
There are no parachutes!
I know!
Why are there no parachutes? You should have parachutes in a plane.
That's a bad idea.
Especially in one like this. Like this is not high quality service that we're expecting here.
Oh god.
Oh, that guy's dead.
Yes, oh shoot.
Jonah never dies.
Well,
How are you still actively... Okay, like this is...
Come on!
The belt is the biggest Okay, fine. And she's dead for the rest of the game. She's actually going through the layers of hell into limbo and finally to heaven.
Laura's Inferno is what it is. Yep.
get the hot shit out of everybody that pissed you off in life.
Yeah.
I'll have to confront
The guy that made that nude raider mod? Yeah, it's getting haunted.
And even though that she's more confident and more capable, she will still be outgunned and outnumbered by Trinity. She will have to use everything she learned from the jungle and use it in order to survive. We call this becoming one with the jungle.
It means that
Let's
we
take
made
a
another
look what
Tomb
this
Raider
means
game.
for
It's
game.
what it means, like, ultimately.
You guys come through here?
Scout team, Croft is on a vector towards your position. I say again, Croft is coming to you.
Jesus Christ. Shh. We'll get her, sir.
Show me her corpse, and your entire team is next to her for deacon training. Rourke out.
Seems pretty clear where that shot came from, bro.
Yeah, no, it's a fear arrow.
It's like a toxin
okay.
arrow.
It's like the berserk dart from.
Oh, the Berserker darts. Okay.
They had that stuff in Rise with the DLC.
Okay.
All right, that little hanging choking thing was pretty cool. Remember at the end of the first Tomb Raider reboot game where she got the dual pistols and they made it seem like that was going to be a big deal, but then everyone was like, actually the bow and arrow was way cooler, and so then no one cared about the dual pistols.
Like, actually, logistically, it doesn't work that well in a stealth game to be dual wielding. Like,
Hey, there's silencers.
Okay. How the hell do I patch these together?
They could at least bust it out for like boss fights or something. Got dual pistol or something. Generator.
Kappa team still has eyes on Jonah Maeda.
Oh, the Predator thing is an actual gameplay thing. Okay.
Can we get more light in here? Kappa team still has eyes on Jonah Maeda.
The shadow.
Can you spell me a bit? Gotta check in with Maltese. Sure. Gives me something to do. Hey, you know Maltese's access code? 010353 Mike. Hey, heading over there now. Need some backup here. This place is empty.
you throw a can of spaghetti sauce at him.
Gotta find out what's going on.
Use the coin. Use the coin.
You, take point. Lead the way. Maybe there. Enemy spotted!
Ooh, double kill.
I guess they don't have that license anymore, so I guess that wouldn't quite work, huh?
No, isn't was it WB was publishing that new one?
WB's doing the new one, yeah.
The new Hitman, yeah.
This all seems incredibly, like, conveniently placed.
What, isn't that where you leave your cans of gas? Just on top of the ruins?
I always leave my cans of gas on top of ancient tombs.
Yeah.
We hope that you like.
I make it a
what you have
habit.
seen. There's so much depth to the combat, but we cannot wait to show you.
You know, I feel like there was a lot of stuff in Rise of the Tomb Raider I did not utilize as far as like gadgets and stuff like that, just because like the core loop of just, hey, shoot people with arrows and sneak up behind them worked so well that I didn't need to mess with all that other stuff.
Right.
Because there was lots of just like on the spot like crafting things, like, oh, grab this thing and then grab this thing and then make a little bomb or sticky grenade or whatever. I just never.
We were always kind of able to pretty easily get like arrows, and that was usually like the best way.
Yeah.
What to expect out of Shadow the Tomb Raider, and how Lara
Yeah,
Croft
there were some
plays
outfits
Tomb Raider
that like
justice.
if you use a lot of crafted weapons, you'd like unlock your skill points faster and stuff. So that's what I ended up doing on my second playthrough. I was using a lot of crafting stuff. It looks incredibly like another Tomb Raider game.
Yep.
Which is fine. I mean, I'm there day
Yep.
one.
I mean, I said it yesterday. Like, that's fine. Like, I don't care that it's another Tomb Raider. That's fine. That's
Yeah.
not me insulting the game, but it's it's this known quantity.
Yep. Okay, that's why his shirt had the weird like half moon thing on it. I thought he was just a really big fan of the ring.
Oh yeah, no, that's the logo.
That's a
They've
little
had with that, yeah.
Uncertain and fraught with danger. We stand
Final Fantasy
together.
All the Bravest 2?
We are the warriors of light, ready for whatever new challenges and surprises await us.
Arbiter.
Oh dear.
The silence that comes along when the MMOs come up.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a really large guy compared to those people.
Without our knowledge and expertise, our new friends will be hard pressed to contend with.
So this is their first press conference in like 5 years, right?
Yeah, they haven't. The last one they did was like a really not good showing, and so they just like they've done stuff at other press conferences.
So
Which I feel like this DLC is out at this point. Like I think that Stormblood is out. So okay.
It has the same logo.
Yeah.
as Tomb Raider.
I'm expecting all of those to have
Just
the
reversed.
same one. Oh, what? What?
Oh.
Palicos are coming as pets to Final Fantasy XIV.
That looks like it, yeah. Oh, and a Rathalos.
Yeah, that old ox thing is dead. I mean, you can really take it down by yourself. You don't need like 7 or 8 people.
If it's in the Final Fantasy universe, that means they're weaker.
Hmm.
Okay, so that Captain Spark or whatever the hell thing it was, that's a prequel to the new Life is Strange game. So like apparently your choices in this game will carry into Life is Strange too. So wherever you play that on is where you're going to want to play Life is Strange 2 on.
Is this the same trailer? This looks like the same trailer.
Captain Spirit is ready for
This is a different one.
Okay, it is. Yeah, that very first shot was the same thing, but now it's a little different.
Hi everyone, my name is Michel Cor.
And my name is Raoul Barbet. We are the 2 creative directors of Life is Strange at Dontnod Entertainment.
As you may know, we have just revealed the awesome adventures of Captain Spirit. It's a brand new story in the Life is
I never
Strange
played that Before the Storm or whatever that other one, that sequel-y thing was.
I never got around to it. I have it, but
for introducing the players to the many stories we want to tell in this expanded universe. Captain Spirit is not Life is Strange 2, but it will be your first steps into this world.
The game is hiding many secrets and even some links to the brand new story and characters of Season 2. So make sure you take all your time to explore.
We cannot wait for you to experience Chris's story. We hope you will enjoy it. Have a great E3 and from all the Life is Strange team.
It's tough to do a follow-up to Life is Strange because the thing that a lot of what made Life is Strange is the ability to just rewind and redo things whenever you want to.
Yeah.
So without that ability, like, I don't know, it just kind of loses something. And this is obviously doing something very different, which is cool.
yeah, and that's probably what they're gonna have to do. Because I don't think that you can follow up those you can't follow up the Max and is it Chloe?
That sounds right.
Max and Chloe?
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
Yeah. You can't really follow that up because in one of those versions everybody else is dead.
Yeah.
And in another one of those versions, one of them's Defo's dead.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I mean, if you have to make a sequel or something like that, unless you're pulling over your game save from Life is Strange 1, you're probably just picking a canon ending and just going with it.
It seems that grief and
And it's
tragedy
probably not the
follow
one where
Zeus's
everyone
path.
except for them dies.
I mean, that last choice was pretty fucking tough.
You to the corners of the earth. You've brushed with death 1,000 times. Yet still you have your life. It is your fate to save this world. For this, you must survive. Bright luminary, let the light shine on the world again.
So is this another one of the Warriors games?
Well,
I have
that
no
music
idea.
took a turn.
Fate hangs by a thread.
Because they've done like 2 of the Dragon or the Hero. I think it's Heroes. I don't remember. This actually looks like it might be a proper RPG thing.
Probably like a Dragon Quest.
Well,
yeah.
That
yeah,
was
it's,
one of
it's
the.
Dragon Quest, definitely.
Yeah, that was one of the Walmart Canada leaks. Was a Dragon Quest. It was like Dragon Quest 2 or something like. So the
It's not. It
numbering
seems like that
contention was
actually
wrong.
Builders too.
Well, but
That
maybe it
listing
wasn't.
Sounds like it was actually from Builders too.
But maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was this, and like the naming the number convention was just way off. Like with Forza.
I'm still waiting for my Forza Horizon 5.
Hey, I got news for you, Adam. In 2 years, you'll be set.
It's probably like a year.
That's the earliest E3 2021 reveal.
Do not lose
Gives the
heart.
Dragon Balls.
Do not look back.
I mean, look, it's Toriyama, so like, yeah.
Time is through.
Alright, so need to make a wish and bring someone back to life so you can undo everything that happened in the game.
Dragon
Hey,
Quest.
somebody's like really moving their mic a bunch here.
Sorry.
That's cool.
Bold luminary. We
So yeah, so that's just, they're just calling it 11, and well, whatever the subtitle is.
None shall defeat you. Yep. We're all in this together.
Show us what you've got.
Let's do this.
Lead on, darling.
No, this year? I've never played a Dragon Quest game.
Yeah.
I played the Heroes games, and then we've done some of the Builders. Chelsea's done a lot of Builders.
I've done a healthy amount of Dragon Quest Builders.
What? There was just a thing that was like something Final Fantasy Brave Equius or something.
That's their mobile game.
Okay. So it's
I think that's their big mobile game right now. Besides the
so it's like crossover
Final
content
Fantasy
or something.
15 Empires thing.
Oh god, that game is that game hurts me. Those things are so terrible.
They're always the ad that I get. I feel like.
Well, it
whenever
used
I'm
to be
playing, like,
Empire of War or whatever. The one that used to be. Oh god, what's her name? I don't remember.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, used to be that one, and then it switched to like, hey, this is the exact same ad, but now it's Final Fantasy instead.
But now we've got the Final Fantasy dudes.
And you know what? It's not like I have any big reference for Noctis or anything like that. But I'm like, he deserves better than this. I think anyone deserves better than this.
Yeah, I mean, we all deserve better than a Square Enix free-to-play mobile game.
Yeah.
All of us.
No, and then there's also the military one that was Schwarzenegger too, and he deserves better than that as well.
Mobile Strike. Wow.
Yeah, does he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he?
I guess he's a grown man. He can make his own choices, but he should make better choices.
Oh, okay. New Platinum game. Okay.
Wait, what just happened?
There was not even a CG trailer.
It was mostly a concept art trailer for a new Platinum game.
But hey, That last Platinum game.
Nier?
It's pretty
Nier?
good. It's pretty good. Speaking of Nier.
Masterpiece.
Okay, so this is just the X. God damn it.
Yeah, you got excited for nothing there.
I was like, man, there's no way that Yoko made, like, new DLC for this thing in that amount of time. But I would play it.
I never knew that this was coming to Xbox eventually. I always thought this was a PlayStation 4 exclusive.
Yeah, that was like, it was a big thing last year, was that it was going to be this PS4 and PC exclusive, and then, like, I don't know, like 2 days ago, like, the president of Square Enix accidentally said, like, oh yeah, by the way, that's coming to the Xbox, and then immediately redacted that statement.
Which is funny, because up until, like, Adam mentioned that, I didn't know it wasn't on Xbox. Just assumed it was, because why wouldn't you? But, hey.
Oh,
Okay, this is Octopath Traveler.
8 brave souls.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Scholar, merchant, warrior, dancer, apothecary, thief, hunter. Step into their shoes and explore.
It's coming out soonish, right?
As you
July
see fit.
27?
No, July 13th. Okay.
That's right.
Octopath Traveler.
Okay, so Just Cause.
Again with the tornado.
That better be like a thing that I can call in. Either that, or it better be something that I can grapple hook onto.
No, it's the primary antagonist of the game. I mentioned this yesterday.
I want to be able to harness my enemy. That is just is it just a perpetual tornado? Is that really what we've got going on here? Calamity tornado.
Everything and everyone he knows.
They need to add some
Rico has
sharks to
arrived
that.
in the fictional South American country of Solis, the largest and most breathtaking world we've ever created. Every journey into Solis will uncover history, secrets, and danger. Never before has a Just Cause game offered greater variety, rich in all forms.
So I think like Giant Bomb brought it up, but like there's gotta be a battle royale mode in the works for this game, right? Like with all of the like multiplayer shit they've got going on for that game and all the modding and all that shit.
Just Cause 4 takes destruction and physics simulations.
Did Just Cause 3 have proper multiplayer?
No.
Yeah. Well, so like 2 had that 100-player multiplayer thing, but it was a mod.
Yeah.
That got put out. And I think there was a similar thing with 3.
Yeah, it's not official.
3 is such a bummer. Like, there's so... Like, 3 is cool, but it's also, like, such a bummer that it wasn't... It wasn't great, like...
Our vehicles have been totally overhauled, with new additions that offer extra gameplay opportunities. Bulldozers...
I feel like I own that game and I still haven't played it.
Yeah, I think it was a PlayStation Plus game at one point.
Yep. Yeah.
I guess I can check it out.
It's I don't know if it's better. It was terribly optimized for the PlayStation 4.
Yeah. It seems like it was terribly optimized for everything.
Right,
Because I know, like, the PC version was not good. Like, it ran really poorly.
Well, I remember telling you, Adam, I had a point in that game where I hit a loading screen that was like over 10 minutes. Like, I timed it because of how long it was taking.
Yeah. That game was such a bummer because like 2 is so fucking cool, and then like, yeah, I'm interested in this weather stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Did they rush 3 after 2? Like, was it a quick turnaround?
No, not really.
It was not.
It was very long.
It was a while.
It was?
Yeah.
So it was long, but they still didn't even.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
whatever.
well,
It's going from
also,
the
like,
360 generation to the the Xbox One, PS4 generation.
Yeah.
Was that how far?
They also had their split team working on stuff, so it was like there was the Mad Max team and there was a Just Cause team. And who knows if that's what's happening here, because you've got the Rage team and then you've got the Just Cause team.
Yeah.
So.
And Just Cause 4 is actually coming out I guess not much sooner, because Rage is coming out in like February or something like that.
Yeah.
Or did they put a date on February? Or on Rage? Or did they just say 2019? I honestly don't remember.
I don't remember. I feel like there might have been a date. I know they had like that collector's edition thing.
I mean, that trailer looked good. It looks like they're adding the things that you want, like more just playground, sandbox, have fun stuff to that game. It's just, they just need that better optimization is really all, like, that really held it back.
I'm sorry. What is this?
I mean, if this is an action game where you're deaf and mute, that might be cool. The lack of sound, silence.
Okay. They know people play with podcasts. Like, that says, like, actually nothing other than he's deaf and mute.
Yeah. I mean, that's a cool concept.
And he punches
I don't think
people.
anyone's ever done that before.
For every night, there is a dawn. For every question,
Just wonder how that's gonna work.
and for every door,
oh, here we go.
there is a key. All you have to do is wheel.
Is this the same trailer?
I don't know. You're a little farther ahead of us.
Yeah, I think I am.
But, yes, this is the same Frozen thing.
Yeah, it's the same trailer.
Looks the same.
I would have hoped they would have had something slightly different.
I mean, I figured they would have showed off some Marvel characters or some Star Wars characters.
This is slightly different.
Olaf, are these your friends?
No, never met him. Don't know anyone blue, green, or who's oddly Spanish.
Great murderer.
That's amazing. You can control ice.
I am, as I said yesterday, I'm just waiting for the crossover between this game and Olaf Give Daddy Cummies. Like, I'm waiting for that to finally occur.
Give me strength.
Okay, I thought he was just cooking for a second there, but the Ratatouille guy was on top of his head.
Whoa. Yeah. Take this.
Yeah, this is just like a slightly remixed version of that trailer from Microsoft.
Still, Sora, that doesn't mean you should change. Accept the power you're given.
Big boss?
Find the hearts joined to yours.
How did I live in a kingdom of...
Wow, yeah, they still don't have, like, the sound effects or anything in this, which is really weird.
Look out!
Yeah. Like an...
That's how it was with the Microsoft one, too.
So what will Elsa accept? Light or darkness? I know, I want to know.
Roxas does exist. His heart's inside my heart.
In that case, by all means.
How long has it been since part 2?
Like actual like Kingdom Hearts 2 was a PS2
or like
game.
371 days over 52 years divided by, you got a 33 and a third % chance to win, and at best. But then you add Kurt Angle to the mix, your chances drastic go down.
Damn, Scott Steiner, Matt.
Because Roxas knows he can't beat me.
So that's another January release.
Yeah. What is that?
Look, man, what's coming out this year?
Red Dead. That's all that matters.
I guess that's it.
Unless they're gonna show something from the Final Fantasy VII remake thing, probably.
It sure seems like a montage trailer that you're end a conference with.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining the Square Enix E3 Showcase 2018.
So pretty much what we expected.
Mm-hmm.
No
Yeah,
surprises.
There's not.
They showed off that Deaf Mute game, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that was an unannounced thing.
Okay.
Well, hey, that was short and sweet. Yeah, I mean, we got more of that there Just Cause. And everything that they showed looked really cool and really good with the weather effects and like attaching balloons to car, like just like dumb stuff to mess around with. Sounds cool for a Just Cause game. That's just they got to prove that it can actually run properly and not have frame rate issues and loading issues and glitches and all of that stuff. Because Just Cause 3 was a fine game, but it was held back by that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Kingdom Hearts is. I couldn't get into any of the Kingdom Hearts games, and maybe
I was about to ask. Yeah.
Maybe this is. I mean, I like half of the idea of the Kingdom Hearts games. Like, I like the Disney aspect of it. The other like Final Fantasy stuff, I could kind of care less about. So I guess I'm saying I want a Kingdom Hearts game just starring Mickey.
About this press conference, as they said, like, hey, at the end we have a special surprise, and the special surprise was in almost exactly the same E3 trailer we saw yesterday.
Is that what they had said about this? I don't know.
Weird.
Yeah, because it's not like the date was new or anything like that, because that came out yesterday morning.
Yeah.
So maybe that was originally supposed to be the surprise, was the release date, and then it got leaked, and so they couldn't. They had to kind of back away from that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. I mean, to your answer, Gus. I mean, or to your question, Gus. I mean, we do have Tomb Raider. Shadow of the Tomb Raider is coming out this year. That's obviously Square's big game.
September.
That comes out September 14th, I believe. Yeah. I would have, if they're gonna. I know it's only like a little half-hour thing, and it was. I didn't want to say pre-recorded because it was like a 30-second message, and then it was just all trailers after that. But I would hope that they maybe had a little bit more to do to make a quote-unquote conference out of it. What you gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have any surprises, I mean, what are you gonna do?
Well, right, yeah, that's what I mean. So it's like when you have that, and it's like, hey, the three main games from that were at Microsoft, right? So why did we even bother? I guess I don't know.
And presumably Octopath. I mean, maybe Octopath isn't at the Direct, but
that's out soon enough that because one of the recent Nintendo Direct things or whatever they call it, like they had an emphasis on Octopath. for a portion of theirs. So it's not like that's not a known quantity. I guess this is a bigger venue for sure than any of those Nintendo things. But I guess I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I don't know who's necessarily checking in on this stream compared to other things. So, all right.
Yeah.
That's E3 morning. We're back here at 1 p.m. Pacific for Ubisoft. And that's the one where if the rumors ring true, we will actually get some new stuff that we have not seen before. A Splinter Cell game. We'll get to see the reveal of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Things like that.
Hopefully a new Splinter Cell or a new Prince of Persia. I want a sequel to that Prince of Persia cell-shaded game.
But do that, do it, cowards.
Everybody does.
Put that game out.
Like that,
that'd be a nice
the
surprise.
the game that they released after that, Forgotten Sands, which was more a sequel to like the original Prince of Persia like Xbox trilogy, was a good game. I definitely enjoyed that game, but it's just it's not the same type of thing. Like it's not just as beautiful and colorful as that one Prince of Persia was.
Well, and there was also like this huge cliffhanger that then they had DLC and they extended the cliffhanger for.
I never played that epilogue DLC, mostly because I was upset about the idea that they actually hid the true ending in a piece of DLC.
That's the thing is, like, the true ending is an entirely different game. Like,
yeah,
there's still like I think it's like she gets really pissed off at you because like, yo, you fucked this whole thing up.
Yeah,
we want to talk about IHOP. I feel like that's a big deal we should talk about.
About the International House of Burgers.
I feel like that's the biggest reveal that we've gotten so far today.
The biggest reveal is that they want to become Red Robin, basically.
So there's only one IHOP that's
only.
actually changing their name, right? Like they're all staying IHOPs.
They're staying IHOPs. It's like a temporary thing.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Burgers.
I mean, that at least makes more sense, because if you just want to change your name to International House of Breakfast, you're just dumb, which is what everyone was guessing. Like, that's just dumb. Don't do that. Like, is there some, like, negative stigma associated with pancakes? No, I don't think so. All right.
You really want to have, let's International House of Booty. You want some booty? We got some booty for you to eat here.
They're turning into the brothel business. Okay.
International.
Got the ass.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Escort service is actually what the.
We the Geek Squad for eating out asses.
Whoa, that took a turn.
I'm very tired, and I'm
turn.
just like, yo, that B could have stood for butthole.
All right, guys. Well, hey, we'll see you guys later on in the day.
A couple hours.
Yep.